Do you want to learn how to use your flamenco fan? Stay with me in this video because today is all about the flamenco fan. Hi there! Welcome back to my channel. This is Maria Vega with the Open Flamenco Project, your online place to learn everything about flamenco and Spanish dance. Is it me or is it really hot in here? So yeah, today is all about the fan and of course the flamenco fan, or how do we use it for dancing. I'm so happy to be holding live classes in central London. You have all the details in the comments of this video. Last workshop we were doing a guajira with fan and it was a lot of fun. No pun intended. Anyway, it was great. And all the students were asking me if I would do a short video about how to move the fan, about the technique of the fan. So here it is. I really hope you enjoy it, and just let me know in the comments what would you like to learn, or which things are the use of the fan goes back to ancient Greece and even Egypt. But it wasn't until the 17th century that it started to be widely used. It started in Japan and China, and then it was all spread all over Europe, where it became a piece of classy art, where the wealthy women were seen wearing one in all the fancy events. They were really expensive because they were made handmade and hand painted and with very expensive materials. Fans in Spain, they became widely used in the 19th century, but it's still now that it forms part of our culture and that we use it in very warm days just to keep it fresh. I want to give you a few examples of different fans that you can find. There's all sorts of designs, patterns and materials. But what is most important for us dancers is the size and the material, so it's long lasting for our very demanding choreographies. So I have here examples of the different sizes, and they are named according to the size. So let's start with fans, or also called hand fans. Okay, this is a very small size which is for children. I love it, it's very cute. Okay, so that is really just for children to have fun and to use it in warm days, of course. This is a normal size fan. Okay, we can dance with this one as well, especially when we have choreographies that requires a very fast pace. Okay, so it's easy to open and close it very fast. It is also the size that is widely used by people in Spain. I always carry one in my bag. When it's warm, sometimes you need it. This is another size, what we call a semi-pericon. Semi is like a half pericon. It's not exactly half size, but it's just used as slightly bigger than a normal hand fan, but slightly smaller than a pericon. Okay? You can see about the size when I do it like that. And then the pericon, the one that we use, most dancers use. Go to show you the beautiful pattern. Here it goes. So that's the pericon. Okay, that's the biggest size you can find, and it's normally used by dancers. Okay, it's not that widely used to bring it in your purse on a daily basis. Okay, as you can see, I love fans. I'm just look, I'm always surrounded by them when I'm doing these videos with you because I really like them. I'm a bit of a modest collector as well. The fans, you can find them for very cheap prices, especially the ones that they are made in plastic. Okay, although they are not very resistant when you are dancing with them, but still they could be useful if you want a cheap option to keep you fresh. Also the ones made in wood, they are a bit more long lasting. It depends also on the wood. So it's just a bit of a trial and error thing, and also it depends on how you take care of it. Okay, so the thing is that fans can be really expensive when they become a piece of art or if they are vintage. So you can find even fans that can be even £500 worth if they are an antique, for example. A tip that I always give for your fan to last a bit longer is when you buy it, just remember to put a tiny bit of super glue here where there's the metal clip. Okay, that will make them a bit more resistant, because this part is the one that easily comes off when you're dancing. So just a little drop of super glue here and here will do the trick. Just make sure that you push all the way this when you're putting the glue, let it dry, and then repeat the same with the other side. Just a tiny bit about the language of the fan. There's so many interpretations, but the ones that I think they are most commonly used, they are how to say yes, which is opening over your chest the fan through the pattern side. That's a yes. The other side would be a no. This with the yes side, just moving your fan very close to your chest and very fast is I really like you. Moving it away is like don't come near me, because they are observing us, as people watching us. And finally, I love you. Keep your fan over your heart. I want to show you a few tricks with your fan and how to make the most of them with a bit of technique. Okay, so what is very important is to know how you're moving your hand, okay, especially your wrist. So the important thing is to start even without the fan, just thinking what you do with your wrist movement and your hand in general. Okay, so I'm going to show you. The first thing that you have to keep in mind is that you want to make like an 8 shape. Okay, it's gonna be like an 8 with your hand. Okay, so imagine that you have your fan here. Okay, we're going to do it without the fan in the beginning, and then you're gonna start your 8 from the bottom. Okay, bottom. So you've done the bottom part of the 8, and then you draw the upper part of the 8. Okay, 8. If I do it with I'm gonna exaggerate it, okay? So it's like if I'm doing an 8, but then I'm not moving my whole arm, okay? I will be just doing my hand with my wrist. So just remember this 8 shape, okay? There we go. Help if you think that you have a paper in the front and you have a brush, so then you're trying to paint an 8 in that paper that you have in the front. Keep trying. Yeah, if you're doing it well, this should feel a bit tired, okay, or a bit warm. There you go. Keep trying. Try to bend your wrist as much as you can. The wider the range of movement, the more beautiful the fan will look later. Okay, now you know what to do with your wrist, so let's use our fan. Okay, you're just gonna open your fan, that's it, great, and then just start moving with this 8 that we talk about. And you see that my fan is moving all the way, and I'm showing all the parts of my fan and all the shapes it can accommodate. Okay. Sometimes what I do is just to focus in one part of your fan, and then this is how you see that you keep doing your 8 shape. So think about this very end of the fan, this tip, and then follow it with your eyes so you can see that it's making an 8th shape as well. Because the fan is so big that you can lose track. But if you stick to the tip, you can just easily see if you are doing the right movement. Okay, then you can go as fast as you want or as slow as you need to practice. Okay, there you go. So another use of that 8 shape is just with both hands. So what we're going to do is just to do this 8 movement with both hands. Okay, that's it. And then we're going to use the fan while doing it. It's quite visual and nice. So you're going to start just doing like this with your fan like that, upside down, okay? And then start using this same 8 shape. So top and bottom, top and bottom. There you go. And this is quite usual while you're dancing, and I personally really like it. Then you just imagine combinations and just give it a go and play with it. It's really fun, and just remember that it's much easier if you are in front of a mirror. I really hope you found this video interesting. There's many more things to say about fans and many beautiful choreographies that you can come up using a fan, either pericone or a normal size hand fan. So I really hope you can give me a like if you enjoyed the video, and that please follow me on YouTube as the Open Flamenco Project or Maria Vega Dancer. I really hope to see you in the next video. In the meantime, take care and use your fan.